What's up, guys? We are Sight After Dark out of Brooklyn, New York, your new favorite band. I'm Sifa Graffiti.
I'm Berg.
Check out our latest music. And check us out reacting to the one and only Frank Zappa's DC Boogie Live. Suggested by our patron, James Sharp. Shout out to you, James. And guys, you can all be like James. Head on over to Patreon, subscribe for as little as $1 a month, and get in on telling us what to react to. Thumbs up if you like it.
Already makes me think of the Grateful Dead.
This reminded me of Blue Reap. This reminded me of Blue Reap.
let's make this a democratic process. How would you like to have this song end?
We're gonna talk about that.
One at a time.
One at a time.
With a boogie.
What are the options?
Wait a minute,
Here before
just
all
a minute,
options.
just so that we won't be inadequately represented here. We have one side that says it should end with a boogie. Does anybody want to have it end with a ballad?
Boogie.
Okay, we have some other people want to have it end with a ballad. How many want to have it end with a march? How many want to have it end with a polka?
That's fun.
How many would like to have it end with a dog food jingle? Well, let's see. So far, it looks like it's a choice between the boogie and the ballad. Contestant number 1 would be the boogie. How many say boogie? How many say ballad? Well, guess what it ends with?
Frankie Z back on the channel.
Uh-huh.
It's so funny because, you know, we've done so many Zappa songs now. It's like you still never really know what it's going to be.
No.
Like when you see a Zappa song, like when we see a Zappa song in our list, we're like, this could go so many ways.
Right.
We're like, is this going to be like smooth and like jazzy? Is this going to be just like ridiculously obscene for no reason? Is this going to be just like shredding?
Right.
You know, and I just love that. And then it's just so cool. Because we know that he like trained his band to be able to go off in multiple directions at whatever time, and we know that he had like hand signals even to just like make people to switch up what the song was.
Right.
But hearing that, like the democratic of like who wants to end it like this, who wants to end it like that, it makes it even cooler because you realize it's like that the band was prepared to go anyway.
Yeah, like 5 different ways.
Yeah, they were all ready. Frank was like, okay, we got to be prepared to do any of these things based on what the crowd says.
Even a polka.
Yeah, which that's really crazy. It's really cool to see that. I can't say that I've heard of anyone else that's ever done that.
No. And like I thought this was really excellent. It's so funny that he said who wants it to end a certain way because to me this all sounded like a series of outros. Like it was like the way you really end a song like really, really well. Like I love a good outro, like, you know, like a Jimmy Page outro where you think another song's coming up or you want another song.
You're like, this could be a whole song by itself.
Yeah. You know, so that's what I felt like around midways. Like when the horns were coming in, when they first started to come in, it sounded like the way you end a song. And it's like, no, we're not going home. We're traveling through the neighborhood. We're going to different homes. Yeah. Leaving and going in and coming out. Yeah. So that was the coolness of that. I feel like it's hard to hate this one, but we do have maybe a couple patrons. You know who you are, who are going to, well, one patron and one viewer who's definitely going to hate this one. But it's hard to hate this one.
We see the comments.
Exactly. If I played it for you and didn't tell you it was Zappa, I think you would like it.
Maybe.
I heard so many different genres of music. What's the kind of music that Velvet Underground song? I would say that's the alternative of that day. But
yeah, I would call it the first. I think Velvet Underground's the first indie band.
Yeah. So like indie rock, indie classic rock, and then he got really rock, and it started sounding like rock, like when you get into hard rock of the 70s. Yeah. And then it got a little country rock and went down south, which is like always kind of like my favorite rock. Yeah. And and then he got democratic on us.
It's funny, I just realized this. We totally knew what the Democratic vote was going to be because it's called DC Boogie. I didn't even think about that until like after. It's like, well, I think we already knew how this was going to end up subconsciously. Maybe that's why we were cheering for the Boogie so hard. Or maybe we like the Boogie.
I wanted to hear something more upbeat. I like his slow ones, but I want you to start with a slow one if you're going to end with a slow one. Yeah. Shalina.
And then obviously shout out to his guitar playing because it's crazy how this is basically a 13-minute guitar solo and it doesn't get old. Like I still want to hear what he's gonna do.
Not at all. And who's drumming on this one? Who was bassing? I want to know.
I think Ruth Underwood was on the drums. Possibly. I think Napoleon
was on bass.
Definitely. That's. Don't tell me that I'm wrong.
Yeah, I don't want to hear. That's definitely Jacko talking.
Yeah.
The whole time.
Yeah, that's definitely not Frank on the microphone. He has a much higher voice. Okay, you guys know we're joking, so it's all good. Yeah, so this was DC Boogie. So shout out to James for suggesting this. We appreciate you. Shout out to everybody on Patreon for helping to make these videos possible. Shout out to everybody watching on YouTube. We appreciate you. We're Side After Dark. We'll see you soon.